Hey guys, Brandon here with MyPOVGuitar. This is the final lesson in our series, Practice with a Purpose, using Tom Petty's You Wreck Me and doing various things to eventually learn this song and practice along the way to make you a better guitarist, okay? Guys, I want to welcome you to MyPOVGuitar. If you're not familiar with us, we teach from your point of view, from the player's point of view. In this lesson, we're gonna do some rhythm, okay? We've gotten all the way through with this song, the first 3 chords. And I'm gonna show you some things to do with your right hand that you can practice with. It's gonna make you a better guitar player in general, but specifically with You Wreck Me. Guys, I also want to invite you to go to MyPOVGuitar.com. This week, and this week only, we're doing a flash sale. It's going to be $20 off if you use the promo code FLASH10. That's 10% off the regular value. Comes out to a $20 value. We also are allowing you to make payments for the course over 3 months. So guys, with that deal there, you can start playing guitar today for $73. It's all taught from your point of view. 50 lessons, a downloadable PDF workbook. We go everything from how to hold the guitar, how to hold a pick, how to tune a guitar, all the way to chord diagrams, introduction to tablature, chords, your right hand, which is what we're going to talk about today. And you can do this today with a Flash 10 promo code, okay? Flash 10. Check it out, guys. But now let's get into this Tom Petty and let's get some rhythm going with You Wreck Me. We're going to do the rhythm now. We talked about in the last lesson how the opening of that with the hi-hat, the percussion, the t-t-t-t. Petty just opens that song up with just 1, 2, 3 on strumming. But if you're playing by yourself or, wanting to sing the song or just play along, you kind of want to do more than that. Because he does kind of open it up as the song progresses. And so I'm just going to show you some things you can do to help get the rhythm on this song down pat, because it's, and you can do different rhythms. I'm going to show you one certain way, but this is going to make you a better guitar player in general, okay? Okay, guys, for that first D, it's going to be 2 downstrokes. The first stroke is a little longer, and then you just kind of accent with the second one. If you slow that down, I'm 1, 2, okay? Both downstrokes. And the A is going to be up, down, up. But on that second up, I want you to take you're hitting all the strings open. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? Doesn't make sense right now because it's slow. So, it's upstroke, downstroke, upstroke open to the E. Okay? So just practice with that. Stop like on the original, on the just do that at first on that E. And just stop it there. Okay, get used to that, because that right there is going to be a little weird, only because you have to think to take your fingers off that A and hit that last upstroke open. But with that last upstroke, that's going to set you up to go right into that big downstroke on that E. Okay? Once you get that, and you're just strumming that E once, I still want you to do the same thing. That one strum on that E is your main setting it up. Now you're going to do some upstrokes and downstrokes to accent that E, okay? So after you do your one big downstroke, it's going to be upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke. Okay, and I'm going to put this on the screen because this is going to take a minute for you to practice to do, and it does not make any sense when you do it slow, right? There you go. See, I established that E with that first down, and there's a pause. Okay? You know, if you want to use a metronome and do it slow, you're going to want a beat to hit after you do that first E strum. Okay, guys, that's just gonna take muscle memory, okay? But now you have the strumming patterns, and you can revisit them and look at them, right? And if you speed that up, okay? Guys, just play around with that. Get used to that. Get familiar with that. When you get that down, there are certain things you can do with your right hand. The inside here, you can rest that back here on this bridge. And if you do it too much, you'll mute all your strings. So play around with different dynamics with doing this. That's open. That's really muted. I got my hand all over it, but I start backing off of it. And that gives you that rock and roll sound, right? It's kind of how we started the beginning with our little power. Kind of using this hand to mute the strings that I'm not strumming so I don't accidentally hit the wrong strings. You know, you see it a lot in the blues. You can control your volume and how much of that gets to ring out with the meat of your hand right there. Once you get this You Wreck Me rhythm down, that's a good song to do the whole jangly bit with the acoustic. That sounds really good, but it's also really good on an electric guitar. And if you don't have an electric guitar, mute some of those strings as you're learning those rhythms. And then open it up. You know, when you're doing that loud, soft dynamic, you know, open it up and come back down. have a lot more control. Your right hand can do a lot of things to help the loudness, the softness. It's not just strumming the notes. Where you rest your hand has so much to do with the dynamics. And the dynamics are everything, especially in a Tom Petty song. His songs are relatively simple, but they're perfect. There's no muss, no fuss. They get soft when they need to. They get loud when they need to. Guys, just play around with that. That will be some fun practice. And even if you mess up, you'll keep practicing because you're going to want to get that right because it sounds so good when you get it, right? Guys, this concludes our practice with a purpose with the Tom Petty You Wreck Me. I hope you've enjoyed it. If there's certain things, if you jumped in on this one and there's certain things you don't know how to do, like making the chords, go back to the earlier lessons and start from scratch. Pick where you are in your journey, and I think this is the best way to practice. Take a song you want to learn, and we'll just start from the beginning, and you'll end up learning chords, rhythms, all the things, and by the end of it, you can play a song. Guys, one last time, I want to invite you to pick up the beginner guitar course. Use the promo code FLASH10 and get $20 off this thing this week only, okay? 50 lessons. It's like this, except I take it from start to finish, and each lesson builds on the other. I think it's the best tool to get started on becoming a guitar player. I really do. It starts you from the very beginning. I show you the working end of this thing. What is the working end of a guitar? If certain things you may not know, the bridge we talked about earlier in this lesson here. What's the bridge? What's it for? We get all that out of the way, and then we just how to tune it, how to use a capo, how to make chords. It's everything you need to get started, and it ends with an introduction to bar chords. Guys, it's a great value, and it's even better this week if you use the promo code FLASH10. Guys, we'll see you in the next lesson.